the Brooks live stream. Time to grab a favourite beverage and a favourite snack. Join in on the chat and sit back and enjoy the show.
Half a second, Rob. Half a second. All right. I know there's going to be a rating coming, so I'm not going to do too much yet. But what's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy? I am still trying to get used to my new setup here. It's very awkward because everything is opposite of where I had things before. So my orientation is completely thrown off right now. Let's see. Yeah. Doing better every day. Oh, well, that's good. I would hope that would be the case. Also, I have a different microphone I'm using now. Hopefully that is coming through well. Let me know if my volume of my voice is too loud or not. Because I don't know how it's going to sound with us. Here it is. Yay! Hello, Raiders and my man Taz. What is up, everybody? Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you are well. I'm just getting going here. Morning, James. Elex, how you doing? Good morning, Kara. How are you? Taz, of course. G'day, mate.
G'day.
Welcome in, guys. Yeah, right now it's just me. Unfortunately, Greg had to take care of some emergency business this morning before he leaves on his vacation later, so he's not able to jump in. I expect we'll probably see Taz, though. But welcome, everybody. I was saying to Rob just before the raid, because Rob was here early, my setup is completely brand new and different, my actual table and all that. So the way that I've got everything is like complete opposite of how it was before. And my orientation is still off at the moment. So I'm trying to bear with me as I get used to this. But this will make things more efficient. I've got a lot more space up here. And, yep, we have a whole space now dedicated for the scene. So there you go. I do want to build that up a little bit better. I just put everything in there yesterday. But yeah, now there's actually a scene for it. So I'm excited about that. Anyway, though, I'm going to go ahead and I finished working on the Office set that I started the other day. Looking very forward to that. Sorry, just checking 1 second here. I'm checking my phone.
Let's go.
Thanks, James. That's a classic at this point. I gotta add a few more things to channel points too. I did add one additional thing to channel points this morning, just so we can have fun with it. Hey, Nat. Good morning, buddy. How are you? I'm waving over here. My camera is over the other side now. Again, I'm still getting used to things. I also do have my other view here that I've got working now. So I've got the I've got the main cam, and I've got my secondary cam here too. That was too funny not to put in channel points to make it easier to redeem. Hope you're driving safe today, Ned. You look safe for the lurk and all that good stuff. All right, guys, so welcome in. Again, if the Raiders wouldn't mind just clicking off and then clicking back in again to make sure that the views refresh, would be much appreciated. Just going to set that up there. All right, so I still have like a little bit to actually finish with the last bag. So I did not completely finish that the other day. Now what's nice is I can put my instructions over here. Redeems are low. All right. Let me see. Let me bump this up. Hopefully that helps. Yeah, I put a different mic in too. And I'm not sure how the volume is working. Hopefully that helps. Thank you again, James. Appreciate you, buddy. Give you a Matt heart. All right, I don't remember exactly where I had been with this, but let me try to figure this out. I think I was in a rush to kind of finish this. Everything is awesome. Thank you again, James. So far, I'm liking it. I know a lot of people talked about way too many stickers, and I get that. But at the same time, you know what? I like it because I like stickers anyway. I know that's gonna put me like aghast against some other people. Like, oh my god, how can you like stickers? But I kind of do because I like detailing. All right. There we go. Okay. I think now I was back on track of what I was thinking. All right, so I can continue. So I hadn't finished that last step. All right. Hope everybody else is well this morning. I woke up at my usual fairly early time, and I was just kind of like pretty groggy this morning. Actually, I was like, I don't really want to get up. Took me a little bit to get motivated today. Hey, Clipsy, what's up, dude? How goes? See, I'm exactly at that stage where there's going to be a lot of stickers I got to put on here, so this is going to slow me down just a tad for a minute, but that's okay. Because in 2 hours the other day, I built, what, 5 bags? So I'm pretty confident I'll be able to get through this today. I did want to finish it up before I move on to anything else. Also, I do have a lot of work to do outside of the streaming space. Maiku-san, what's up, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you. And James coming in hot with a gift sub over to Maiku-san. Let me do this real quick for you. Maiku-san is an amazing studio mock designer. Go check him out. Again, Brick Sergeant, thank you, buddy. Appreciate everything you do for us. As we know, Taz says, you are a champion. See, I like the idea of all these little stickers because they can be used when I take this build, because I'm going to, when I take this build and put it into like one of my completely vacant office buildings that I have in the city. There's so much great stuff here that can be used for that. Hey Karen, hello, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I am working on the office set, something that I got a little while back, but I wanted to build it while I did some changes in my Lego room. Before I started a new project, I changed my entire streaming rig, my entire setup yesterday. It's been hours working on this. But the rest of my room is still a mess. Like, if I showed you guys what it looked like behind me, it just looks like a tornado. So I have to spend more time offline today doing more cleanup because I need to get things straightened out with all that and somewhat organized at least before I can resume doing actual mock building. Otherwise, it'll just be impossible for you to find anything. Oh, and we have a visitor. Ooh, hydrate too. 1 second, James. I will hydrate. G'day.
Oh, g'day, Matthew. What's up? Grandpa Taz here. Taz himself's just gone off to... You know, you see, Taz has got these things called bevy sips now, and he does it out of respect for Bill Time 13, who's a streamer here on Twitch. Now, I actually, while Taz was streaming, I snuck in and took a couple of his beers. So I've sort of left him with no beers to drink. So he's gone to get a refill, Matthew. But lovely to see you, son. Hope you're well. Got everybody in the chat, Matthew. Now listen. Did Taz tell you about my little incident that happened last weekend?
Good morning, Grandpa. Good to see you as always. Also, I've heard things about this. Yes, it sounds like a very unfortunate incident.
Now, you see, son, I gotta say, and now past experience, if you're going to have special cuddle times in a hot tub, and if there's going to be a little bit of motion in the ocean, just make sure that the water doesn't escape and end up landing on the motor for the hot tub, because it's a bastard to have to try and talk to the insurance company about it and the manufacturer, because I tried ringing them and I told them honestly, I said, well, look, listen, me and my partner were, my special lady friend and I got a little bit rambunctious in the hot tub, and there was a little bit of motion in the ocean and some water got into the motor. Now, they actually hung up on me, Matthew. If you believe that? They hung up on me. They thought I was a prank caller. And I was only telling them the truth. So I got Taz to tell him, and he didn't do any better, and they hung up on Taz as well, thinking that he was another prank caller. So we sort of had to give up on the whole thing of trying to get a warranty claim. So I just went and, because I've already got Taz's credit card details. I just went and spent $4,000 on another hot tub. So I'm all lovely. Just like Taz is coming in, just give me a minute. I'll get off the microphone before he cranks the sad. Taz is a sook, I tell you what, these days. Anyway, listen, lovely to see everybody in the chat. Lovely to see you, Matthew. I'll talk to you soon, son.
Thanks, Grandpa. That's a good one.
Can I actually get off my own microphone now? Oh, yeah, Taz. All right. G'day. How you going, mate? Good to see you, mate. G'day, everyone.
Grandpa's really a character, isn't he?
Oh, look, I tell you, he's a bit of a worry at the moment. I do have a very serious chat with him about spend you know, I'm going to be a dad again soon, and there's a lot of money involved when having another kid. So I can't have him spending $4,000 every couple of months on a bloody hot tub. So, but anyway. Rick's
Water
over
in the
saying
hot
time.
tub.
Yes.
I'm looking at Rob's here. Water in the hot tub motor is fine. It's when the chocolate body paint follows up the system. That's the tricky one to explain.
Yeah. When it blocks any of the vents and stuff like that, they want to know, you know, how come there's blockages in the system. Just like when Grandpa Taz blocked up the Thunderbox once, so I had to figure that out. I've got all sorts of fun at the moment with that. I see James is trying to make a slow build. You watch, I'll get more built on this set now than I would have in my own stream.
Oh, probably.
Where is everybody? Where's Lord Lego tonight or this morning?
So he is getting ready for vacation. He's going to Florida with the family. He was going to be here, but unfortunately his wife had to deal with an emergency issue, and she was going to take their pet bunny up to the in-laws to babysit while they were gone. But because of what she has to deal with, he's got to take care of that. So he's away driving to bring the bunny up to wherever they're going.
Well,
so a little bit of a unfortunate circumstance there.
All right. Well, another Brick and AFOL may be joining us soon. He's got something on that he's got to take care of first, and then he's going to try and jump in. So
nice.
Hopefully, we'll catch up with you, good buddy.
By the way, I have to hydrate for James. So today we're drinking more of this again. Cheers.
Cheers. Finish my bevy sips.
No, I still have not gotten back to the store, guys. I don't have a Calypso yet. So sorry about that.
I was having a bevy sip out of right. So there you go.
It's really catchy.
It is. The more you hear it, the more catchy it seems to be.
Speaking of LOL Lego. Decided to pop himself into the chat.
G'day, Greg. Good to see you, mate. Well, there's another Brick and AFOL. His ears were burning.
Yeah, he popped in and said good day a few minutes ago.
Daddy's laptop's still not playing.
Well, that's Stinky Winky Hinky Wink.
Well, Glenn, the Wi-Fi must have been working okay towards the end there, because when you're on my stream, everything seemed fine. So towards the end there, so jump in if you want.
Yep. So I am continuing work on the Office set that I started on Thursday night. I bought this a while back, but it had been in the backlog, and was saying that I didn't want to start anything new because I knew that this weekend I was going to rearrange my streaming space, my entire room. So I got an extra day off yesterday from work, and as for my working last Saturday, I got to take that comp time.
Yeah.
So I spent hours in this room yesterday pulling stuff out, piecemeal by piecemeal, rearranging. I finally got my desk in here, set up the way I wanted to, which everything now is like completely ass backwards from how it was before. So I'm like off kilter right now because I have to look the other way now at my computer screens as opposed to looking like forward.
Right.
So I'm trying to get used to that. But hopefully it'll be a better experience for people too. Better for me because I have a lot more space in this whole area I can use for building. So that's going to help me out.
Nice.
Also, Rob, you had a really high purple there. Good for you. But yeah, behind me though, the part that I'm not showing, the rest of my room, like where the windows where my other desk is, where I was streaming from, all of that is a complete disaster area right now.
Oh yeah, my whole Lego room is the same. Mrs. Tad's come down here. We were looking for a bottle opener that I got for my 40th birthday. Yeah, it shows my age, but that's okay. I mean, I'm 40, so. So she thought it was down here in the Lego room, and she said, "Oh, it's in your, the bag thing that you got for your 40th birthday." And I went, "Oh, okay." And we hunted around the house for a bit, and she said, "Haven't you got it down in the Lego room?" And I went, "I don't remember taking it down to the Lego room." She comes down, and she's just sort of edging her way down the stairs very, carefully. And she's looking around going, "How can you find anything in here?" And I went, "Hey, it's getting there." And yeah, so at the moment my Lego room is pure chaos. But
I mean, it's just a physical mess because I've got all of my parts bins just all over the floor and everything too, because I need to rearrange the entire setup. I did enough yesterday just to get this physical space set up and make sure everything was working. But by then it was like, I don't know, 2 o'clock, and I'm like, I've had enough.
Yeah. It takes it out of you when you're going to rearrange your room. I remember when I set up the Lego room for the very first time in our new place, I thought I had it all exactly how I wanted it. And then I went to start setting up the tables for the layout area, and I'd sort of shortchanged myself, and I had the tables up one end, which was a little bit shorter than the other as far as because there's a staircase and that sort of stuff, so you lose a bit of real estate. So I rearranged the room again, disconnected it, pulled down the computer and all the cord, all that out the way, put it in a safe spot so I didn't hit any of the screens or hit the computer or trip over it, and then set it all up again. And then I'd forgotten that where I set it up was under where there's really bad lighting. So I went, oh shit. So I took everything out and moved all. It took me probably 4 attempts before I finally got the room to a point where I'm reasonably happy with it.
So Taz, I have good news, mate. For the first time ever on this stream, we get to welcome another Brick and A-Fall.
Fancy seeing you here.
Fancy seeing you here.
Hey, Glenn, how are you?
I'm very good. I'm well.
Welcome in.
I had to figure. Thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Had to figure out the old mirror camera settings and stuff like that.
Also, good morning, TJ. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. I'm still like completely off right now from my setup change. So if I'm moving a little slower this morning, sorry about that, guys. And I have to keep looking back and forth too because my screens are in a different place.
No problem.
Also, since we have a few people in here now, let me go ahead and do a few of these. For a good buddy Titanium J, who was finally back to streaming last night. Make sure you guys give him a follow. I was, or not last night, Thursday. I was very happy to give him a raid from when I was on. So good to see him, and hopefully we'll be back seeing him with more and more streams as we go. Also, gentlemen, he just redeemed a panel hydrate redeem. So if you have a beverage, take a sip.
Okay.
Yes, I think I'll need to refill.
Good
Thank
stuff.
you for that. I will happily. Cheers, everyone.
Yes.
Let me find something.
Also, since Glenn is here now, let's make sure we give him a shout. Guys, make sure you're following another Brick and A-Fall, please. Get those numbers up for him.
Do yourself
This
a
time of
favor.
night. We're going with caffeine, not alcohol, but
He's behaving. He's behaving.
That's okay. There's no alcohol here. I swear. It's just a regular drink.
I reckon he's behaving because another Mrs. Brick, misses another Brick and A-Fall. And
another Mrs.
he's
A-Fall.
he's probably going to buy some Lego. So if he stays in the good books, he'll probably go, "Yeah, darling, that's okay. You go spend that money. It's fine."
I've got to go pick up some Lego in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So-
A bulk, like a bulk find, or
No, it's a click and collect order that I did when my store up the
Oh,
road didn't have the Dreams Pegasus.
oh, I've heard good things about that set.
Mm.
So I put a click and collect order in for the next store up the road. And yeah, had more luck there.
Awesome. I'll have to live vicariously through those to get that set because I'm in a little bit of Lego jail at the moment. So
And I discovered last night that Dreams is actually on Amazon Prime, so I can watch it.
Ooh, very nice.
And it's also got like double the amount of episodes I'd been told it had.
Squid Link is another Mrs. Birkenhay fall.
No, there's only one Mrs. She's laughing in the next room.
Yeah, I put myself in Lego jail a few weeks ago. Unfortunately, my local Lego store manager texted me yesterday and said, "Oh, hey, we got some parts in for Pab. Just so you know, blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Oh shit."
yeah,
So may have to break myself out of jail probably next weekend. Maybe to go get at least a couple cups of stuff. Who knows?
Yeah, I do have that set, Matt, waiting to be built that you're working on.
The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know some people complain about the amount of stickers in this, but I'm okay with it because I actually got mine stickers, at least in the context of giving things like this detailing.
Yeah.
So it doesn't bother me at all. Plus, I'm good with using an X-Acto knife for doing stickers, which I think is a lot better than... Yeah, I mean, he's the reason I started doing it a long time ago. And a lot of people tend to use these, the separators, but I don't like that. It doesn't give me enough flexibility, I think.
Yeah.
I'll sometimes use the point of nail scissors as well.
When
it's like a thin sticker.
Mm-hmm. Lego dealer, yeah. Jailbreak, yeah, maybe. If I do break out of jail, it's not going to be much. I can tell you that.
Yeah. No,
it's
I'm the same.
It's not going to be a massive multi-$100 spend.
No. No, not when I've got Grandpa spending $4,000 on a bloody hot tub at the moment.
So the first thing somebody came on to us was he asked me if I'd heard about the incident.
It was a really great thing to come home to last Sunday after going for a nice motorcycle ride. I get home to go news and stuff about. I'm just like, oh, this is a great Sunday afternoon. He was just, he was very, very self-absorbed, I must say. And I know he'll want to kick my ass for that, but whatever. He was rather self-absorbed about the hot tub incident, and well, I did get some audio. You see, some people like to say to me, "Oh, Pix Taz, or it didn't happen," basically. You know what I mean? And that's sort of really a bit. And I thought, in this particular incident, though, it's worthy of trying to capture the moment in some way. So while I didn't video record it, just out of Grandpa, it was a little bit obvious. So I on the sneaky on my phone, and yes, it did record video, but all you would have seen was my pocket. But it captured the audio for the aftermath, the memorial service, if you will.
Memorial service.
Well, that's what he wanted to call it, and he even used the words memorial service while we were in
memorial for Tubbsy.
Yes, a memorial service for Tubbsy.
Poor Tubbsy.
Yeah. Hashtag pray for Tubbsy. And so that's what happened. I mean, it is what it is. But Sunday night, I got a notification from my bank. You see, over here, certain transactions sort of come up as a red flag for the banks because they might see it as a fraudulent activity or a fraudulent transaction. So I got a notification on my phone from the bank saying a large transaction was trying to be placed. So I notified the bank. I actually gave them a call because they got a 24-hour service. So I notified the bank and they notified me. So I called them and I said, listen, can you give me some explanation as to what's happened? And they told me, and I said, what was were they able to trace where the transaction was trying to be placed from? And it was something it had a hot tub name in it, or tubs or spas. And I went, oh shit. I went, yes. I said, no. I said, look, let it go through. I said, it is a legitimate transaction. And I just said, I said, I think, and I didn't want to sort of go into the full explanation to the bank, and I just said, I said my wife's ordering a spa. She did actually tell me, and I said, I'm sorry, I forgot. Yes, please let the transaction go through. So because I knew if I stopped at Grandpa, I'd never hear the end of it from him. So anyway.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened on Sunday in the hot tub. There's a bit of action going on.
So for folks that the folks that hadn't seen that, because of my new desk arrangement, I've got a dedicated space now to set up that scene. So that's now basically going to be forever etched in that space. I had to actually build something nice for it, though. I just kind of threw everything into it. But in the future, there will be a full-out build for that entire setup.
As they should be, Matt.
Absolutely, yes. At this point, it's become lore. There definitely should be.
If you're not going to do it, then you should be. Someone's got to do it if he's not going to do it.
I mean, Greg will never do it.
Of course not.
But I mean, yeah, it's it's my thing. So, and everybody seems to love the clip. I know, especially Brick Sergeant loves doing it. So.
Oh yeah.
Tubbsy had it coming. Oh.
Apparently so. Poor old Tubbsy, he was supposed to be much loved, and certainly got a lot of loving happening in the old hot tub and Tubbsy. I obviously look. There was too much motion in the ocean and too many waves. So I hope Grandpa really do. To be honest. Anyway.
Yeah, first he splashed out on money, and then he splashed out with the water.
He did. This is what happened.
Dan Cameron's right. Yes, then I legit can say I have a real hot tub stream, because then we'll actually have. Is this the right one? No, yeah, it is. All right, because then we'll actually really have a true hot tub going on here with a party all around it, as opposed to just the mess that it is. So yeah, I will do that at some point. I look forward to setting that all up.
Hang on, I need to.
That says if the tub be sloshing.
If I didn't get the chance earlier, thank you to everybody who was over on my stream who came across to Matt's. Thank you as well. You guys are all fantastic. So good day to everybody in the chat. And thanks for joining us all. But thanks for sticking around for the raid. It's always fun to raid Bricks. We have a lot of fun when we do it. So thanks everybody in the chat. You're all legends.
Absolutely. See, the other reason I wanted to get this set, I know it's been forever, and some people that are here may not even know this because I've been building medieval castle stuff for a year now. But I do actually have a Lego city, and I will get back to working on that. Because I'm almost done with the medieval realm, to be honest. So,
has it been a year, Matt?
It's been a year. It has been a year plus, yeah. Because I'm getting Facebook memory posts on my personal page of things I've shared, and I started castle stuff like in June of last year. So it's been a year.
Oh, okay. There you go. Wow,
But yeah, I mean, the run was almost done, which means I'll get back to doing city stuff. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, I've got a couple of office buildings I had built up a couple years ago, just for space in the city, and they're completely empty and vacant. So things like this set would be perfect to put in there. Lots of greenery and stuff to use. So that's what I'm thinking with it.
Well, since joining your stream, Matt, I'm now on to step 145 for the Eldorado Fortress. So there is proof that I actually do build Lego. I got a little bit stream, so I'm maybe am I picking up? Am I picking up my build speed? Maybe.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, I know plenty of people are going to argue that otherwise, but hey, I think I did maybe 12 or 13 pieces tonight on my stream. So that for me, for an hour,
that's a record.
That's a record. That's definitely a record.
That is,
good on you, Taz.
I think it took me about half an hour to build this minifig the other day.
Oh, so Glenn, I meant to tell you this because you were showing your fig. So this might be disturbing to some people. My apologies in advance, but because I've got Greg's head elsewhere on the other figure right now in the hot tub. But this is the actual figure that Greg uses for his sig fig, minus his head right now.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I've used different bodies over the years, but I've tended to use that same headpiece. Although I think there is I think there's a version of this with a slightly lighter shade of brown, but I could be mistaken. It could be the lighting of some of my photos, but I thought I had a lighter brown beard because mine's not like dark.
So mine, which is this guy here, that just came from me going to my local Lego store at first opened back in October 2019, when I had gotten back into Lego, I don't know, only months before that. And I was digging through the bin, and I'm like, you know what? So that torso definitely looks like kind of what I would wear in wintertime in terms of like a pullover and stuff. The hair is the main thing, right? My hair is not that light, but I have a wave just like that in my hair. And I was like, I guess that face kind of looks like me, sort of. So it just came from pulling out of a figure bin, and I've never changed it. So
yes, I'm just farting all over the place.
Oh,
I'm just.
So
good God!
And I mean, Taz is really special because Taz gets a sig fig made by Lego.
I know.
Yeah.
It's very special.
Sorry.
Was that you or was it Grandpa Taz?
Grandpa in the background. He's had too many beans for tea. He had baked beans for tea. I told him, I said, Grandpa, slow down on those beans. But shut up, Taz. We wouldn't know what you're talking about. If I all of a sudden pass out of oxygen, so yeah.
Also, James, thank you for the Alex fart clip there. Speaking of, where is Alex this morning? I'm surprised he hasn't popped his head in here, at least in the chat. Oof. Oh, that's rough. That's exactly what it is.
That's the guy on the Thunderbolts.
Alex Andre 017.
Yeah, exactly. Where is he? Where is Alexandre 017?
Matt, since we're in Otter Country.
Yep. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go.
Look got to go and get my otters. I've still got a couple of otter battle packs that I haven't opened yet.
Battle packs.
I discovered I still have like 3 more I haven't even opened yet. They're sitting in my backlog of stuff.
Well, I've got one
another
more
reason-
that I haven't opened.
If
Sorry,
you're unaware,
Kev?
that's what they call them. That's what they call them. They are called the otter battle packs. Because we've had the reindeer battle packs. That was, of course, the one that came with the 4 reindeers and the sled and the sleigh.
Sleigh, yeah, that was a good set.
Yes, and now we've got the otter battle pack.
Oh, and now we have the seal battle pack, the seal one that came out with the city this summer.
I forgot about that one. Yeah, there's another one that's on the list.
Why I otter?
This one.
Oh, that's funny.
Hello.
I should get them heat built here on this at the moment. Yeah. However, true Taz fashion, I have, I think, stuff up somewhere. Let me go back and see what I've done.
TJ says I'm making an outer battle pack today. Hopefully Walmart has it in stock. Ooh, good luck, TJ. Good luck, man. Hopefully they do.
Yeah, they've usually got heaps of stock over here at Big W. And Kmart. Of that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, Kmart's pretty good for that.
The one with the tractor and the squirrels,
Yes.
less often on the shelf. But I've got bonus points at Big W at the moment. So I'll probably spend the money there and
Right.
get some.
I'm gonna have
set
to
up
get
some
myself
points towards
a.
Christmas.
I have to get myself a few of the seal battle packs. That's the next one to get. Because the seals and the otters will be working in tandem together.
It's a good little set, that one.
It is, yeah. Elix, thank you for hanging out. Go get some rest. Appreciate you stopping in for a little bit. Sleep well.
Yeah, good to see you. Take care, champion.
And I think I built the seal set as a no instructions build. Using the photo on the front and the back of the box.
So you probably could do that fairly easily. James, I do have the kitty battle pack. I found that out yesterday too as I was rearranging everything. I forgot I had it. I do have that in backlog. That is that fire station, or not fire station, fire truck and sardine factory thing. That's the kitty battle pack.
Yeah, I've got that set. Grandma Taz actually bought me that set. I want to say the last year or Christmas last year.
Yeah, it came out last year. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was last year. Pretty sure.
Might have been it was for my birthday. I think she got it for my birthday.
Yeah, I didn't
Then Karen,
but
years ago when I displayed a city scene, I had a military ship in it, using the Chima green hull you can see behind me here. And I had a few sailor CMFs on it, but I also had some Friends seals, so that I had Navy seals on my boat.
No.
Yep.
Cheers. Yep.
I do that. And when I did Antarctica, I had the mariachi figure right down the front on the rocks. He's a good musician, but he only knows songs by Seal. And I had a seal down there as his audience. Like, yeah. If that wasn't picked up by my phone's mic, my wife just yelled out, "That was terrible."
Hey.
Poor phone.
Hey, it's Leadman. I'm sorry. I keep saying like Grandpa Taz does. Lead Beeman.
Ledman's in the chat. G'day, Ledman. I just shut Taz's microphone. G'day,
We are not
Ledman.
being silly at all.
G'day.
Which reminds me, my mum does like cross stitch and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And when we were getting, it is a cross stitch, isn't it, Kara, that she was making? And she found this thing to. Yeah, she'd found this pattern of a nice little quote thing with a frame to cross stitch so we could put it up on our wall when we got married. And it was like, let love be a seal of joy or something like that. And as soon as I saw the like she changed the wording on it, because as soon as I saw it, I was like, seal of joy, is that related to like the otter of happiness? And I started going, or. And she was like, I'll change the wording.
Also, how you doing, Ledman?
Ledman's in the chat. G'day, Ledman.
Hello, hang on, the door's opening.
Hey.
You mean the seal of approval?
Yep, the seal of approval.
Oh.
Yeah, that one. That too. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, good day. Here, we'll do this.
That is creating with Tara Davies.
Yes, that's me.
Hello.
The seal of approval.
A little bit more of a
G'day, everyone.
G'day. Queensland.
G'day, everyone.
G'day.
It's a lot of good days.
A little bit more of a John
G'day.
Oh, Mappy the Miles. Hey, Dave. Good morning, dude. Yeah, it is kind of a bit of an Aussie takeover today.
Well, I can change the accent if that helps, Matt.
That's all good.
Good morning, Brooks. Tasman drinks.
You know, it's your stream, so whatever goes, right?
I mean, I've had Taz on here with Ledman, and it's wreaked all kinds of havoc. So it doesn't really matter at this point. What happens?
I turned Scottish the other night reading the label on the back of my beer.
I'm horrible with accents. I can't do anything.
Because it wasn't that one. Where's the bottle go? It was an Orkney beer. It's gone.
Nice. Oh, just up to now 154. Step 154. See?
Step
I do
154.
build Lego every.
Congrats, Taz. I'm up to step 122 right now in mine.
See, this is what happens when I'm not hosting. I can actually.
Well, you know
build
what,
Lego.
Taz, you've built more Lego than me today.
Kidding me? I thought you'd done more than me. Okay.
Not today.
I'll take it.
Led says he jump on, but he's got a bit of a cold. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that, Led. Aw. Well, the vampire should get some rest.
Ledman hasn't been feeling well. Good to, now, Ledman, what you got to do, son, is I'll send you the instructions for my special blend. Just have some of that, Sonny, and you'll feel right in no time. So, just rest up, son. I'll jump on Taz's phone and I'll send you the recipe for my special blend. And listen, because you're in Queensland there, I've had to swap it out a bit because Bundaberg rum's a bit expensive here in New South Wales, but you can probably get it for bugger all up there in Queensland. So, Ledman, make sure you have some special blend and you'll feel better. You will, son. You'll feel a little better. I promise you that.
Grandpa's very insistent about that.
He's very caring. He tried offering me some of his special blend when I was sick, and I tell you what, I got that desperate. I actually gave it a go. While it didn't instantly heal my ailments, but towards the end there, it certainly helped me sleep. It did help me sleep. So Grandpa was a legend on that one. I'll give him that because I had a lot of trouble sleeping as well, and he made that not a problem at all. So I'm appreciative of that.
Well, way to go, Grandpa.
Yeah, he's very caring. So there you go.
The special blend that can't be brought over the border.
Yeah.
Customs might get a bit upset.
Special blend has it's like the WD-40 of liquor. It cures colds.
Yeah.
It helps you sleep. It strips pain.
Fixes everything.
It's just pain.
It can be an alternative to putting oil in your motorbike or oil for your car. It can be used as a lubricant. If you've got a door that's got a creak, you can put a bit of lubricant on it, like a bit of, you can spray some WD-40 if you've got it, or you can put some special blend in a spray and spray the special blend. And if you've got a creaking door, takes care of that as well. So many things it fixes apparently.
And Grandpa spends his day drinking that?
He does. Except when he's at work, because at work, obviously, working in a hospital, it's zero tolerance for drug and alcohol, which is understandable. So he is respectful of the rules when he's at work. So when he's not at work, though, you can happily see him on the special blend for quite a while. So it keeps him going.
Well, I guess that's good.
Yeah. I don't argue with him. I just leave him be with it. So I learned to stop asking questions a long time ago because it lowers my stress level. So
Dan Karen says, "Oh yeah, did you guys know Cooperman knighted Ledman on his stream today?" That's interesting. So he's Knight Ledman now. Sir Ledman.
So lead of Beeman.
Yeah.
Led. I think Grandpa's got a bit of a travel embargo at the moment. I'll have to get that checked for him because I have to see if they've lifted these travel embargo. I'll find out. Yeah, I didn't want to sort of talk about it too much because I know it's a bit upsetting for Grandpa, but he does have a travel embargo at the moment. So he's like on the no-fly list for the airports and that. So
Oh jeez.
yeah. He was trying to send special blend across, and this was happening sadly during COVID time. It was back before he was trying to send off certain packages, and I don't know the full ins and outs. All I know is that he got a no-fly, and he got a special visit from the local constabulary, and that they came to visit, and so he's on the no-fly apparently. I don't know. I don't think they put a lifetime no-fly on him, but
Grandpa.
as long as he remembers with his pants that his fly is up, not down. Some people will get that reference, some won't, but anyway. There you go.
Sir Let of Beeman says, Taz, remember, Grandpa can't travel anymore due to him trying to get exercise polls from other states.
Yeah. Yes, but there was also another incident as well, and I think that's the one that got him in trouble. So.
Well, Grandpa seems to be kind of frisky doing things, doesn't he?
Oh yeah,
he cause problems for himself.
Doesn't hold back.
Does.
So safety first, though, Grandpa. Safety first.
Indulgent Girls in the chat. Hi, Indulgent. Good morning.
Hi, Indulgent Girl. Great to see you.
What are you doing? Sir Ledman says it's an honor to serve any of you. So, Taz, I think this means that may have to change some clips of redeems for Sir Ledman.
You're gonna have to change them, yes.
Or we just have to make something new.
I'll have to change my little video intro thing that I have for him and that as well. It'll be Sir Ledman's in the chat, everybody. Sir Ledman. So apparently he's all artsy fartsy and went and got himself knighted. Thinks he's all special now.
Yeah, how about that? It's okay, guys. Lad, we want to make sure that we honor your knighthood. So want to make sure to do right for you.
Oh, Led, don't get all modest now, Ledman. You love it. You love being, Sir Ledman.
Ledman.
I'm just looking around. I've got a sword here somewhere, but I don't know where I put it. It's a plastic one, mine though. It's not.
I mean, all right. So since we're talking about swords,
Oh no! Here we go.
I dug the Sir Ledman.
Sir Ledman.
I don't know why this is in here in this set. I haven't gotten to that step yet, but that was pretty funny.
You have to have either a traffic cone or you can actually do a Lego traffic
cone. Oh! Hang on a second. We can do this. Hang on. We can do this. Hang on. Sorry, I'm messing up my scene up on the shelf a little bit here, but hang on. Here we go. I dug the Sir Ledman.
Sir
Ledman.
Ledman.
Yep.
Which Lego sword was that, Matt?
It's this one here. I don't remember the number or anything off it. It's in the office set for whatever reason. I haven't gotten to that step yet.
Okay. Cool.
It is pretty tiny in here. Also, Lego coming in with the clip there, Skrills. Thank you, lol. Oh, where was I? Lost track of where I was for a second. I'm still a little thrown off right now with my whole setup. But I'm getting used to it.
I came in like a
The lore expands, yes. Well, I mean, if you're a knight, we just gotta make sure we honor you, Led.
Yeah. Wouldn't be right if we didn't, Led.
Exactly.
Hang on. I've just realized I saw a set number behind me on a box, and I've looked it up and realized I haven't built that set yet.
Oregon.
And Kara just yelled out, "What else is new?" to me not building a set yet.
Thank you, TJ, for the Oregon clip.
There's the built-in wardrobe of shame upstairs. There's the slightly smaller shelf of shame up there.
Shelf of shame. Very fitting. Shelf of shame.
Because I think if I do keep streaming from down here, as well as tidying these shelves up for cool little builds and displays, I think I will have a shelf of smaller sets to just, if I want to, hey, I need something to build, just grab it.
Right. So Glenn, after that clip of Skrill saying Oregon, or Oregon, whatever she says, so Kara came in and said, Oregonian native here. Maybe we could get her on cam for a minute to say Oregon. If she doesn't mind. To hear how an actual Oregon native says it.
Well, she was born there. She moved to Seattle when she was 4 or something. Seattle.
There we go. We'll get it for real.
I thought you guys pronounced it oregano.
I mean, that night on her stream, there was every pronunciation in the world. It was all over the place.
Hang on.
Hello, boys.
All right. How do we say it?
The full state or just Oregonian?
Just that's the state's name itself.
Just Oregon.
Okay. All right. There we go.
As like Oregon meets, not Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, real Oregonian. I was born in Portland and I lived in Gresham for a while before I moved to the Seattle area.
Very nice, very nice.
And then before I moved down here.
Thank you for educating us on the proper pronunciation.
Australia.
Yes,
Australia.
pronunciation's important.
Raya.
Yeah, that's
Australia.
Sarah,
It's-
like Sarah, not
Like
Cara.
Sarah.
Sarah.
Because it's not even Australian. It's not even Australia. It's Australia. Australia.
Australia.
Australia.
Raya.
Look at Australia, mate.
Yeah, not Australia, like my people back
Australia.
home say.
Oregon. How do you pronounce
Oregano.
no?
Oregano.
All right, so
Ah. Let be man. I pronounce oregano the correct way.
Oregano. So, Clem, I'm actually at the step where I have to use the sword now, but
Yep.
it's literally just putting it down into this little space right here. I have no idea why, but it just goes in this little corner. I don't know what that's supposed to symbolize, but I guess that's where I put it.
And the instruction book doesn't.
No, it doesn't tell you
The
anything.
instruction book reference episodes or anything, or does it just sort of leave?
Probably
No,
just
it's-
Jim playing with Wyatt as
it's-
always.
It's assuming that you know all the in jokes, I guess, from the show.
Yeah.
I don't. I just appreciate this what it is. Yeah.
Matt, when you have a moment, would you mind putting me on full screen just for a moment, please?
Oh, sure. Let's see here. Go for it.
Okay. Now, on my own stream, I think I placed maybe about 13 pieces of Lego. However, here is proof. When I'm on someone else's stream, I can build Lego. I have now finished bag 5. Halfway to go, but I'm finished bag 5 of the El Dorado Fortress.
All right. You know what, Taz? I think we'll give you this for doing that. Yes. There you go. There you go. Well done, man. Well done.
Thank you. That was Grandpa Taz showing his appreciation.
Can I stay on Taz's for a sec? Okay. Apparently, Led wants to see something.
Okay.
All right.
G'day, everyone.
Maybe he's taking a screenshot as proof or something. I don't know.
My GPU's turning out good.
Someone had done the Vox Nation.
Wow. Oh, very good. Very good.
Oh, that's going. Check the chat on the left. Oh, that's going.
Oh.
I still got that up. You can tell I'm a streamer.
Well, welcome to Thunderbox. Welcome to Thunderbox Nation. This is amazing. Also, PBJ, good morning, buddy. How you doing? In the office, Dwight has weapons hidden throughout the office. Okay, so that makes sense. All right. So yeah, the sword is now hidden inside this little space there. All right.
Fair enough.
That makes sense. This is amazing with Sir Chaz actually doing. I know. Who would have thought that?
This is what I'm saying. When I actually build Lego, because people keep saying, Taz, you don't build Lego. Why do you keep saying that? And I'm like, but I do. Here's proof. I just don't build it on my own streams. What 13 parts doesn't really count, does it? But see, I there is proof of me doing. I want to say 8 because I feel better saying 8 or maybe 9 in a 4-hour stream. There was proof for a while there. I think it might not be in VODs anymore, but
No, I can personally vouch for it. I was watching for the entire 4 hours, and it was maybe like a few parts. Yep.
Yeah. There you go.
And excuse me, exchanging messages to 2 people. Did he actually build anything? Nope. Nope.
But see, Law Lego should be used to that. We are the founding fathers of the Slow Builders Club. So really, I don't know why Law Lego was questioning you, Matt, because he's one of the co-founders. I mean, I'm just keeping the dream alive.
This was my 3.5 hour stream.
I saw that. That is a clever build, though. I like that build. That is cool.
Money. So Taz, Greg actually streamed last night for a couple hours. He got 3 little builds done.
You're kidding me.
I'm totally serious. I couldn't believe it.
He's now leaving me behind, like he's leaving me in the dust, and I'm just going to have to just plod along.
And this is with him streaming alone too. Like it was just him. I wasn't on, or nobody else was on.
So he had no. See, I could use it as an excuse to say, well, I was by myself. But if I got other people with me, well, then I should be, in theory, I should be able to build quicker. But
yeah, but then you spend your time talking to other people, and you don't build either.
True. Or I go into story time with Taz, and then there goes any chance of getting any building done. So
Kara redreamed to hydrate. So cheers.
Oh, cheers, everyone.
Yum.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. Anybody over 30 actually understands that one.
Yes. That was Kenny G, wasn't it? I think it was.
No, that was a white Careless Whisper.
Yeah, Careless Whispers, but I know no, that's right, Kenny G did another bloody song, something similar, and
he's got one that has a similar tone to that sax, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Greg had his first ever hype train. A big thanks to Brick Sargent for dropping in a bunch of subs to help with that.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Brick Sargent did a few gifted ones. It's awesome.
Yeah, James is, as you would say, a champion. Big supporter of all of us. Is always appreciated.
Yeah, definitely.
Doesn't have to, but he does a lot for all of us. Greg is like the Tasmanian devil compared to Taz.
I'm gonna have to get an oxygen mask in here soon. Bloody hell, Grandpa, that was.
Grandpa, do you need to excuse yourself, or are you good?
I think I might have to send him off to the Thunderbox. I think. I'm going to be. If I hear this sound.
God, that actually worked out perfectly.
This is what happens when Matt lets other streamers on who have things like this, for example.
I'm not going to question it, Taz, because I've done the same thing to you, mate.
Oh, true. Oh, Matt. Okay, so, if I can, how many? Dad joke, if I can. How many psychiatrists does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
Just one, but the light bulb has to want to change.
No.
Did you hear about the chameleon who couldn't change colours? It was diagnosed as having a reptile dysfunction.
Oh, no.
Do you know how many drummers it takes to change a light bulb?
No.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Actually, I appreciate that. That was a good one.
And do you know how many choreographers it takes to change a light bulb?
Nope.
Oh, no.
5, 6, 7, 8. Another musician one is How many bass players does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know.
Why can't the keyboard player do it with his free hand?
Wow. Ouch.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, Kara says, Taz, did you hear about the guy that wanted to name his baby girl?
No, didn't hear. No.
I'm awaiting a dad joke here.
What was the name, Kara? She did tell me it was Lanesra. Yeah, you spelled it wrong, Kara, but yeah, Lanesra.
Okay.
Because he was a big Gunners fan over in the UK.
Oh.
He wanted to sneak Arsenal backwards past his wife's veto. It's like, oh, it's terrible.
Wow, that's pretty bad. Stop it, you're encouraging lead booming. I thought he was Sir Letta Beeman.
Well, look, out of all seriousness, and I have to be serious here for a moment, I usually don't confess this sort of stuff on people's streams just because, you know, privacy and respect and everything.
So you can't be serious when that's out there, Taz.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, that has some context. For several years, I was to Viagra.
Uh-oh.
It was some of the hardest years of my life.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, anyway, there you go.
Taz, do you like
yeah.
We're like thinking about.
You'll appreciate this one, Taz.
Yeah.
There was a guy who got himself addicted to brake fluid, but he reckons he can stop at any time.
Folks, we have somebody else that's about to join the panel. Somebody I haven't seen in a little bit.
Hello.
It's our friend Eric, Bricklock IL. What's up, Eric?
G'day, Eric.
G'day.
How are we doing? Sorry.
Not bad. How you doing, man? It's been a little bit.
It's been crazy.
I kind of figured it's been, since we hadn't heard much. I figured you had a lot of other life things going on.
Yeah, I got trying to get the other house ready for renting, so it's been a lot of work.
Repairs and fixer-uppers and stuff?
Yeah, I gotta fix some doorknobs today because the doorknobs in the house are just getting kind of old, and doors I have to retrofit them, so I have to like route them out, and it's not like just swapping a doorknob. I have to like chisel out, and it's like,
damn. Also, let's see, Clicking Cliff is in chat. What's up, Cliffy? How you doing, man? Good to see you. It's been a little bit. And Meijin is in the chat. What's up, Meijin? Applebee's to you. I really need to make a thing for that one for you. I might today, depending on what I do.
Cliff.
Those little chicken coop designs have 2 doors. I wonder if you put 4 doors into them, would they be chicken sedans? Cooper and I appreciate you for that one. 2 doormen.
Smoke in the rain, but don't inhale.
Oh, you guys are full of it, aren't you? So, Eric, I completely rearranged my streaming room yesterday. And other than my desk, my setup I have here right now, the rest of my room is a complete, utter chaos mess.
I thought you were going to say complete chaos, Matt.
Complete what? I'm sorry?
complete otter chaos.
It is complete otter chaos. Dan Karen, yeah, I have a little kind of inside joke of Meijing that like almost every Friday I go to Applebee's. There's a reason why I do, partly, but yeah, it just I do like exclamation Applebee's when I say Meijing in chat now. Just kind of a little inside joke with him. I do have to make a clip for it though. So what you got going on there? Are you still working on the Ninjago Market?
Yeah, I haven't had time to really do anything. It's just been, like, besides that, like, it's just been one thing after another. I don't want to like be a downer, so I'm not gonna. I don't really want to go into all the different things. It's been crazy.
No worries. I just hope you can make it through. And you're staying sane. I trust.
Yeah, just school starting back up, and it's just so.
A lot of crazy.
Yeah.
Well, wish you luck, and hopefully you can make it through everything.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I just once school actually starts. Right now, I'm kind of like an administrator, so it's just a lot of work too.
Mm-hmm. Machine says he goes to Applebee's for raffle tickets. That was yesterday. That was yesterday. What's the raffle for? So there's kind of an ongoing joke. Neither of them are here right now. Mostly between like our friend Nodak Shack and our friend Skrills. She talks about a few times how people have like basically just given her Lego sets. So Shaq calls her a scammer. So I made a joke last night when our friend Ned B was on. We were in his chat. And I said, "Oh, Meijing, I got scammed by my lady friend at Applebee's last night." It wasn't really a scam. I was just kind of joking about it. Basically, she's got two young kids who are both in like Pop Warner type, like football and cheerleading type things, and they're doing a raffle for like just support for the team and all that, right? And it's like $5 per raffle ticket, and you can win up to like a bunch of different things potentially. And I was joking that she conned me or scammed me into buying a couple of raffle tickets because she's giving me a really cute smile. And so then Nodak Shack joked earlier about maybe she was Skrills in disguise because I got scammed out of money. But yeah, that's what that whole thing was about, Dan Karen. The cute bartender got me to give her $10 for a couple of raffle tickets.
Matt, did you see Rob's knock knock joke reference before?
Oh, after you finish a case of beer, both you and the beer are drunk.
That was a good one, but no, the next one.
The man who invented the knock knock joke won the Nobel Prize. Yeah.
Well, he only knocked, so I mean.
One of my niece's favorite jokes. She got my cousin with this. It's why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
And the answer is to visit the idiot. And you think, yeah, okay. Minutes of conversation go by, and then she goes, knock, knock. And you can probably see where this is going. So minutes of conversation later, you do the knock, knock. Who's there? The chicken.
Oh, no.
The chicken who?
Yeah. And it's just like, oh, it's like the, and yeah, literally my cousin was like, the chicken who? And it's like the chicken from the other joke.
Get that paper.
My niece is what?
Oh, Carrie used that joke on Taz's stream the other day too, brown and sticky.
Oh yeah, that's one of Tara's favorites. Yeah, my niece is nearly 13. Wow.
My older nephew is 10 already. Jeez, where's the freaking time gone?
Yeah, growing up fast.
Emily was a rock star last time here. She performed in front of her school yesterday, so it was kind of cool.
Oh yeah, how'd it go?
It was good. They were basically the freshman orientation are coming in, and they're walking them around to get them kind of used to just being at the high school. And they were jamming out in front of the cafeteria. It's pretty cool.
Oh, sweet. I imagine she had a lot of fun then.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
Good for her.
It was a long day, but it was fun.
That's awesome. Very cool.
What's up, Len?
Confused.
And indulge.
Oh.
Right.
Eric, just so you know, apparently Led's been knighted, so we have to call him Sir Led of Beeman. That's what was said. Apparently Cooperman knighted him or something, I guess. My wife asked me to put ketchup on the shopping list I was making, and now I can't read anything.
I have heard that one before. Like that one.
You made me run out of the shell. See, Led, you didn't say that like an hour ago when everybody was talking about it. You just let us all assume that you actually were being knighted.
Is that King Ollendorf that knighted him, right?
Yeah, KO decided to just take it upon himself to call himself a king.
Yeah. Quite the honor.
He made me on his channel, then he pulled out his legit sword. A huge effing sword. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Apparently, he didn't catch this. That would probably have been very amusing to see.
Oh, I think I got the right bags.
Yep. That's what she said. That's appropriate given the set that I'm building. Yep.
What's giving me some confusion is, you know how you have, say if you've got bag 6 and then you have bag 9,
Yep.
and so I've got bag 6. Right, here's proof. Right, I'm just trying to, because as you know, Matt, I have been accused of Pixar didn't happen, basically, over several incidences. So I'll prove this, Matt, just so that everybody's clear. So this I think, by looking at the instructions, this is supposed to be bag 6, right?
I would say so. Yep.
Okay. Now, there's also the little bags, and they have the little dot next to them.
Yep.
That's a 6. Yep.
But, and there's another one with a little dot next to it. So when they roll out bag 9. Bag 9 doesn't have. Oh, actually, I'll make sure I'm right. That's bag 8, so we know that.
So that includes it. Actually, good. Okay, lad. All right. Yeah, I marked a few people with some little icons. Sir Bonkman, Sir Led a lot.
So this is bag 9, and it doesn't have a dot next to it, but the smaller bag 9s do have the dots. But the only way that I can try and decipher the difference between the two is I look at where the writing is on the little other
Yes.
numbers, and if
Yeah,
it's the right
the
way,
number
that's the only other way.
underneath it,
Yeah, that right there.
That's
Yeah.
how it works with those ones. Yes.
Is me or do other people get confused with that? Just
You have to be smarter than the polybag.
Yeah.
That's a starting
that doesn't
point.
work well for me. So,
I know.
like,
Yeah, some of us were around and doing Lego in the 80s when they didn't label bags at all. And you
yeah,
just
no,
had to put
the little burger shop set that I got from 1983. It didn't have numbered bags or anything. It was only a little set, so it had no numbered bags. And I believe was it the original, and I'm only getting this from one of the Lego Masters contestants. They were telling me about it when they built it. It was the original Star Destroyer or something, never came with numbered bags. And isn't it 99% of the pieces? So, I mean, could you imagine? Yeah.
I did the original Taj Mahal, and it didn't have numbered bags, and everything was white.
Oh, that would be painful.
I bought the Vestas wind turbine a couple years ago, and that was unnumbered bags too.
Yeah.
Wow.
I played Taz earlier tonight, and you can actually, if I move my head, you can see it behind me, or the base of it. So up there is Orthanc.
Ooh.
And I built it the first time, and then I eventually dismantled it, but down into just like one tub. And I forget how many numbered bags it originally had, but rebuilding it when it's all black parts was a very time-consuming rebuild.
Oh, I can imagine.
And especially when you get to a step where it's like, you need 16 of this part, and you can find 15 of them.
Yep.
Yeah. And it's like, they're all in this one container. I'm digging through this one container. It's here. It's here somewhere. Yeah.
I am addicted to these at the moment. Badly addicted.
Oh, what are the? I haven't seen those.
These are Nutella biscuits. Try them and thank me later.
Okay, I'll have to look for those.
Yeah, sometimes it's got a
All right. Hang on 1 second here, lad. Hang on. Let me check this out. Let's see here. All right. Let's all watch this together. Hang on. Let's watch Led get knighted here. All right. Here we go.
Oh god.
Let me do this. All right.
Lid, take a knee. Four. With the 4 invested by me, I got the Sir Man, Knight of the Holy Table, Moderator of the Cooper Man. Forevermore, Grace.
Holy crap!
That is a serious blade.
That is definitely a serious blade. Wow.
Shit.
That was impressive.
When you have a sword like that, it must be true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those Nutella biscuits, they are very nice. Very nice indeed. You certainly want more. The only other little downside that I found to the Eldorado Fortress at the moment is the little palm tree type thing on the side at the front. The many times I've bumped it and it very easily falls off. I've done it right, I've done it as per instructions, but all you got to do is just barely graze it and it falls straight off. Frustrating, but anyway. Yeah, I've had too many Taz snacks. I've got to restrain myself from those Nutella biscuits. They are very nice.
So Dame Karen says, for reference, Cooperman is 6'4". Ooh, and that was a big sword.
Wow,
that was a very big sword.
Yeah, proper swords were big.
Sorry, I was thinking of
especially
something
if they were designed for if they were designed as like a longsword for fighting on horseback, or if you were in full plate armor, then yeah. It's not like what was I watching? I was watching. I must have been watching someone play a game, and they had the massive two-handed sword on the character's back in the game, and like the animation was suddenly they went from grabbing it to it was there. And it was like the real life physics. I think you would have just sliced yourself in half trying to do that.
So the question
or the
now,
character would be holding the weapon, and they'd go to sheath it, and it would just be like, "Oh, and now it's on my back," and you're like, what?
So is Ledman now going to? Sorry, Ledman is Led B-Man going to return the favour somehow to Cooperman? So is there going to be some sort of honorary, like Australian? I don't know what you'd be able to do over here, but some sort of honorary thing now, Led. Something to think about, mate.
He's gonna have to pick up a squire now.
Well, there you go.
He's gonna need a squire.
Squire.
The Squire. Yeah.
There you go, Squire Cooperman. Or in Australia, Squire Coops, because we're too lazy to say his full name. So Cooperman would just be Coops over here. So it'd be Squire Coops. There you go.
Oh, poor Indulgence, who says I need a letter just to talk to some of you. I mean, I kind of felt like I needed a letter just to talk to Eric at Brickworld.
Yeah, I didn't realize how tall he was. I'm like, damn. Because Matt sent me a photo, and I'm thinking, no, that's not Eric. And Matt's just like, dude, that's Eric. I'm like, you're freaking kidding me. He's like, no, the dude's he's a giant. I'm like, holy shit, could be a.
No, I showed you guys my favorite picture from Brickworld, right? That I have on my phone here. Yeah, between Greg, myself, Skrills, and Eric. Yeah, so get this in the frame here. So I think that's a little deceiving, maybe because of the angle, but because Greg is not as tall as Eric there. But yeah, I'm a shorty compared to the two of them.
Yeah. I didn't realize Greg was as tall as what he is too. I'm like, jeez. Giants over there. What are they feeding him?
Yep.
Usually that's what we ask. That's usually what I ask Mrs. Taz when the kids do a fart. I'm like, bloody hell, what are you feeding those children? When the dogs do, I'm like, oh, what are we feeding these bloody dogs?
What's good about it though is that if you're looking for Eric, you could spot him from anywhere though. From the crowd.
Yeah, easy.
There he is. There he is.
Like when you're lost
instead of where's Wally, where's Eric?
No, it's like a landmark. You're driving around town. It's like you keep driving around, you keep finding the same building that's easy to see, and it's like, oh, there.
Exactly. All right, Taz, I'm up to bag 9, which actually had the proper numbering on it.
You're doing better than me.
And I'm up to step 173, by the way. So I assume I've probably overtaken you.
Well, I'll be up to step 1, but that is bag 6. I did finish bag 5, everybody, so bear that in mind. But I am still... Looks like now I'm basically the last one left in the Slow Builders Club, because if Greg did, 3 sets you said he did or something on his stream?
He did 3 sets, but they were little sets.
How little? Like a CMF?
He did the Scale Battle Pack.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
He did the Honor Battle Pack.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay.
And then his main build was finishing up the God, what was it? The little mini haunted mansion thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you think that qualifies him still though as a member of the Slow Builders Club?
Maybe. I don't know. Tough call.
Yeah, tough call. Yeah. Yeah, I think they might have to have some sort of voting or some sort of, official meeting about that just to see. But jury's out on that one, I think, for a little while.
For Kara's measurement conversion, 5'8" is about 54 2x4 bricks long.
Ooh.
Okay.
Good and bad thing about being short, can easily hide in a crowd, yep, but also dodge elbows and backpacks all day. Yeah.
True.
I can imagine that.
Yeah, I'm essentially 2 meters tall.
If you're 2 meters tall, that makes you. Man. 62 and a half. 2x4 bricks long, which is 250 studs.
Damn.
Well, a meter is what? How big is a meter? Isn't it 3 feet?
7.8 base plates.
Okay.
They're 10 inches.
Yeah. I'm like 6'7".
Sorry.
So. Yeah, 39 inches. Yeah. So yeah, I'm just over 2 meters tall.
Ooh, indulgent girls handing out French fries or mashed taters. Sounds good right now. So Applebee's yesterday had all-you-can-eat boneless wings. So I'm like, okay, my friend Kevin was with me, so we'll do that, right? So I got stuffed on that yesterday, and that's all I had because I didn't eat lunch yesterday. And then we were watching LiveStream late last night, and people started talking about food, including Indulgent Girl, and I'm like, oh shit! Now I'm getting hungry again, but I didn't want to eat anything. And I had to go to the store and get some stuff for Spanish rice because Ned was talking about homemade Spanish rice.
Oh, that's
like,
right. It was.
Well, speaking of food, so the other night, our son got taken up to hospital. He's okay. It's nothing major. Everything's all. We thought he might have had a broken wrist. There was a little incident happened at his school, and he's and actually it wasn't anything sinister or anything like that. They were playing soccer, and he went to try to because like the whole school's gone, Matilda's mad at the moment, which is great. But they were playing soccer, and he tried to stop a goal, and he put his put his sort of wrist area in a bad spot, and sort of his arm and wrist and that was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And he was in a lot of pain, and because he's broken his wrist on the same before, we were a little bit worried, and he was proper, genuinely, you could tell he was in a bit of distress. So the best thing we could do is we got him up to the emergency department, and they were able to do some scans and everything. But while all that was happening, there was a little bit of time to wait. So Mrs. Taz kept me at home with our daughter, and she said, look, just you guys fend for yourselves. I'll bring, tea home for, me and our son, blah, 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 So I made my famous cheese toasty sandwiches. So I had some ham and cheese, a pinch of salt, and I put them in the little sandwich press, and my daughter loved them. She ate 4 of them. Like, she just smashed them. Oh yeah. Usually it's a war on food with our daughter at the moment. She's very, very picky. And I said to her, darling, what do you want to have for tea? So trying to at least get her to eat stuff that she likes. And she was umming and ahhing, and it was like she was trying to solve a math problem. And I said, hey, let me make it eat on my cheese toast. She's like, oh, yeah. So I made muffins, and she loved them very much. So, but see, what I do sometimes in the morning if I'm a little bit early for work, I'll sneak down to we've got a bakery nearby, and they do some of the best sausage rolls. These things are magic. I could eat them all day. They're really, really nice.
Also, and Mario. Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Trains, cool. Trains are great. Yeah, there you go. There's a train for you.
So yeah, I'll often sneak a sausage roll and an iced coffee in the morning. That's usually my poison for breakfast. Very nice.
I like how you said sneak a sausage roll, Taz. like it's a bad thing. I'm gonna sneak a sausage roll.
Well, I mean, sometimes I'll have a meat pie for lunch, but it's actually like a chunky steak pie. Oh, it's like the best. Oh,
steak pies are good.
Oh, hell yeah! I tried certainly beats a sausage sandwich. So, I'll go for a sausage roll and then a meat pie. Sort of.
My mind is being really bad right now, but I'm not going to go there.
Well, see, Grandpa tried. Grandpa was trying to make friends with the people at one of the local hardware stores that actually has regular sausage sizzles on the weekend to raise money for non-for-profit organisations. But his plan, and it didn't go to plan because he got fired, before the end of his first day. But he was going to try and make friends with somebody who was running the local, the sausage sizzles, because he likes a sausage sandwich. So, anyway, it didn't pan out for him. So, oh well.
Rob, I'm glad that you were on the same mindset as I was there. Thank you. I appreciate the support. Apparently Kara was too.
It's like potty minds activate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought about going into making cookware, but that job didn't pan out.
Oh, no.
Well,
jeez.
Grandpa was going to be a baker, but he couldn't raise the dough.
It's like getting a job.
Grandpa was going to be a baker, but he couldn't raise the dough. So settle down, you lot. Bloody studio audience getting a bit rowdy.
Yeah. We know Grandpa can't raise the dough because he keeps taking your credit card, Taz.
That's right. And I keep getting in trouble for it. It's like, oh, crying out loud.
Yeah, I find steelwork really interesting. It's riveting.
Oh.
When I make jokes like this at work, the guy I work with sometimes he won't say anything. He'll just point to the door. Sometimes he'll point at both exits. We've got a fire exit and a main door. He'll just go, look. Choose which way to leave. Or sometimes he'll put his tools down and start to walk out the door. Because he's closer to the door than I am.
We've got a bloke at work who likes to ask a question and answer it. He's like one of those people that's like, you're not going to do that again, are you? No, you're not. And he's, like I said, he's like one of those types that loves question and answer it. So we nickname him Q&A. We also have another one. We call him the Florist because he likes to make his own arrangements. There's another one.
Oh.
And lastly but not least, a new person started very recently, and they've really been getting on our nerves a lot because so we nicknamed them MasterCard because they like to take credit for everything.
Wow.
Oh wow. That's
Wow.
It's like the pancake chef that flipped out.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sir Let of Beeman says, were you saving that one up, Taz?
Yes, I was.
Mm-hmm.
Audience like that one as well, Len. Sorry. Sir Lead.
Yeah, we have to make sure we get it right.
Yeah.
We don't want to disgrace him, dishonor him.
Superman will come and hunt us down with the big ass sword that he has. Jeez, that thing's...
Oh my god, I'd be bugging out if I saw that coming after me.
Yeah. Now, you see, I could have been in big trouble with Mrs. Taz earlier this evening because so I was outside, decobwebbing the outside of the house because the cobwebs build up over time, especially in Australia. It's annoying. And because we're in a rental, we frequently, as part of the rental process that happens, we have what's called inspections. So, for those that don't know, it's a simple thing. The agent comes through, has a look around. Basically, they're just making sure that you haven't trashed the place, right? So, but they do notice even the little things. I went around and decobwebbed the outside of the house. This shows you a little bit of how my brain works internally. I'm standing there after I finished, and I went, the amount of decobwebbing that I did, I found no spiders at all. Not one, not even a little one. No spiders at all. And then my brain goes, okay, so I wonder where they all are. And then they're under the house. They're planning an invasion. So eventually, they're going to invade the house. And as I'm walking back to the door, I'm like, if I said that to my kids, the first thing my daughter would do is she would start grabbing boxes and bags and say, that's it, I'm out. My son would do the same. He'd be like, that's it, I'm moving. Mrs. Taz would kill me because we would never get our kids to sleep at night. If they said to me, hey, Dad, what were you doing? Oh, I was outside decobwebbing the house. Oh, did you see any spiders? No, but I reckon they're hiding under the house and they're planning a big invasion. My kids would never sleep at night again.
I'm not sure I would either.
Mrs. Taz would kill me. So thankfully, my inner sort of monologue sort of stopped, and I just went, yeah, I'm not going to Mrs. Taz war kids because it's one. Oh, she'd kill me for that. Both my kids are terrified of spiders. They would never sleep again. Like, they would say, that's it, we're moving. We can't live here anymore. That's it, pack up. We're out.
Yeah, wait, and yet you live in the land of huntsmen.
Yep. Huntsmen's, redbacks, daddy longlegs. We do get tarantulas here, but they're not native, obviously, to Australia. They're more like if people bring them over. But I know a few people have got tarantulas as pets. Those things are freaking huge. They scare me.
Huntsmen are fine.
Yeah.
I call huntsmen they're my furry friend, but when they move, they do freak me out a bit.
Yep.
I would be freaked out.
I'm happy with them around because I know they eat the other bugs.
Ask Led B-Man. Apparently one night I was doing a stream. Now, I didn't know this. He had my stream up on a projector, right, on the projector screen. So I was telling everybody in the chat that I was a little bit late to starting my stream because I had to. There was a huntsman spider.
Yeah, we're not going to show anything, Rob. Trust me, I'm not going to put anything on screen. I don't want to see it either.
No. But anyway, and I thought, well, again, I have been accused before of pics or it didn't happen, Taz. I've had incidents happen where it's been, oh, you're just making it up. So I actually put on the screen, but in full screen mode, zoomed in. Here, everybody. I'm not lying to you. Here's a photo. Here's a picture of the huntsman spider above my doorway into the Lego room. Led kills me in the chat. He was just like, Taz, I'm coming down to sort you out. I'm like, what did I do wrong? And he said, I've got your friggin' stream on a projector, on a big projector screen. I'm like, oh, that spider would have looked like 50 feet tall. It's like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me. I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah, so... Yeah, we can be like, all right, yeah.
Not showing the pictures on the stream, it's okay. It's all right.
No. I don't want to bug out Rob more than he already is by the spider talk.
Oh, yeah.
He doesn't like him more than I do.
Good times.
I mean, I get them, but I mean, they're creepy and freaky.
Yeah.
I know they serve a purpose, but yeah.
I don't mind spiders, but I usually kill them because I don't want to deal with people complaining about them later.
The kids are the same. Kids are absolutely the same. It's like,
Yeah.
for crying out.
If I don't take care of the spider, somebody's gonna whine.
Yeah.
I've tried to be good. There's a couple of small ones I found in like my downstairs bathroom, which the cats use that bathroom. That's where their litter boxes are, right?
Yeah.
They're just hanging up on the wall there. I'm like, all right, well, you know what? You guys are doing things, so I'll leave you here.
Just leave them be.
Yeah. Now, if it were in the bathroom I use regularly, unfortunately, I get little flashbacks of arachnophobia where the one guy's on the toilet, the spider comes out of the toilet. So that bugs me out.
Oh, that's funny.
Wolf spiders?
They jump. They're cool.
I'm not sure if I've seen wolf spiders.
I don't know.
They're
Do we
cool.
get them? I don't know if we get them over here or not. Maybe we call
They
them something else.
they jump. They can literally just jump off the ground.
Okay, that's scary.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen them then because I've never seen a spider do that.
I was walking the dog one time and there's a wolf spider like crawling across the concrete and it just like leaped up into a bush. It was hilarious.
Damn.
That's where you burn the bush down and leave town,
Yeah.
move to a different country, apply for citizenship there.
They're not that big though. They're not like I don't know, maybe like a quarter in diameter with the legs. Like they're not that big.
Sorry, Rob.
Nope.
Big enough. Damn.
Rob, now to be fair, Rob, I've never actually seen it happen. It was just from the movie, dude. So
Rob's gonna hate us now. He's gonna have bad dreams.
I know. It's like screw you guys, I'm going home.
Let's go back to the bad jokes.
James heading out. All right, dude. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate you.
It's like why
You are awesome.
Sarge.
why the
Good to see
chicken
you,
cross
mate.
road?
Is that one about the idiot or something?
No, it's to get away from the spider.
How come the toilet roll didn't make it across the roll? No, how come the toilet roll didn't make it across the road? It got stuck in a crack.
Oh.
Well, that's a boo, everyone.
Dang. They hate you, Chad. They really hate you.
Yeah, the studio audience is very certainly not approving that one. They don't like
No.
I'm in trouble there.
This show was recorded live in front of a studio audience.
Chat, we do have there's an exclamation boo if you want to use it in chat too, folks, just so you know.
Yeah.
If I find that in my apartment, the spider now owns my apartment, can't burn it down. If it was a house, I might. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, Taz, do you spend all day at work like just thinking of new dad jokes?
There's a few different sources that I use. One's called We've Got the Chocolates, and then there's another one on I see him pop up on Facebook fairly regularly. I think it's Logan Leslie or Logan something. I've got it sort of bookmarked so I can find it on a regular basis. But We've Got the Chocolates with YouTube channel. Sometimes you'll see the shorts on YouTube and that as well. If you love your dad, it's sort of, whoever doesn't laugh at the dad jokes wins. It's like a competition and stuff. Oh, there's some absolute crack. And there's one I would love to tell, but I'll tell it backstage. I know that if I told it on stage, I would get kicked off. So, out of respect for Matt's stream, I will not repeat it on the stream. I'll tell it backstage.
Is it really vulgar?
Yeah, and look, even to the point where I wouldn't actually tell it on my stream, and my stream's pretty loose, but actually getting more loose.
Wow.
So I wouldn't tell it on mine. So that if that gives you any indication, if I'm not going to do it, see, I don't mind telling it on my stream because I don't care. Like, however, it is just that little bit too. It crosses the line to the point where you've got to look back and look for the line. So it's like, yeah, I'll probably keep that one as a backstage.
I did mark the stream 18+ now.
Oh no! This would still probably the audience would kill me, and out of respect to the audience, I'm not going to share it. It is very much well, actually, Matt, what we'll do once your stream's done, we'll go backstage. I'll tell you the joke. If you are happy with it, then next time round, I'll share it on the stream. But I'll run it by you first, okay? Just let me do that, just for safety. I wouldn't come back as a guest because I don't want to get kicked off and kicked out of the group. So, but it is a little bit more of a it's one of those ones where I'll share it backstage first. If you're happy with it, then next time you're live, I'll share it then.
That's fair.
You know how I said earlier that there was a sword in here somewhere?
Yep.
I just turned around and knocked something over.
The sword. That's cool.
That's my very light plastic Lord of the Rings prop.
Yeah, I should get one of those.
That's cool.
I wonder how many props.
Believe it or not, I used to have hair, and for my wife's, must have been her 30th, she had Kings and Queens themed, and like I've had long hair in the past, but I grew it out for like a year so that I could go dressed as Aragorn to her party. So.
Oh, I don't think I have them on this computer. Let me take a second to connect to my shared drive. I can show you guys a picture of me pretending I'm LARPing. Hang on a second. I just have to connect to that drive here.
And to do with Kara's joke about the banana factory, here's one for scale. There we go.
All right, I think that's a Florida trip. I can't remember where it was. I think I know.
Oh. And you don't want to put cups like this through the dryer, or they'll go like this.
Oh yes. Okay. Here we go. This is me in 2009. I was on a trip to Florida with some friends, and we happened to go to the Lego store at downtown Disney, which is now Disney Springs. Mind you, this is in the middle of my dark age. So, let me see here. Share. But this is my impression of myself LARPing, I guess, with Lego stuff. There you go. That's me LARPing. Yep. There you go. My hair has a lot more gray in it since that picture, but yeah.
Maybe you can be led Squire.
Maybe I could be, right?
The Squire Matt.
Dark age, yeah. I was in a dark age where I wasn't doing anything Lego related for 19 years. 19 freaking years. Yep.
19 years.
Stupid on my part that I was out of it for so long, but that's what it was.
What's scary is I've been doing Lego twice that, and like more than twice that.
And you've got all your stuff from years ago too. I lost all mine.
My childhood stuff is upstairs now. waiting to be sorted.
It was a long break, Aaron. So it was a typical thing of, okay, I went to college, so I left all my stuff behind. You know, when you're in college and other things take priority and you don't really care anymore. And at some point, my parents were like, "Oh, do you think you're going to use this stuff ever again?" I'm like, probably not. So
you gave them permission, so that's even worse.
That's my biggest regret, is I said, yeah.
Yeah, see, that's on you.
Yeah.
It is on me.
What's made me very curious, I'm just like, it's a little bit, I suppose, depressing in a way too, though. But can you imagine over the earlier years, so pre-Lego and pre the Lego movies and all this stuff, right? So hit the rewind button, but not that far back. Could you imagine? So, you know, as we all get older and we move out of our parents' home, even in Australia, we sort of have attics or basements or whatever. Could you imagine, right? Okay, you've moved out of home, you've moved on. Your parents have kept some of your stuff in a basement or an attic or whatever, right? What happens then when the parents, sadly, pass on and the family house either gets put into an estate where it's sold, or if none of the other family members want to live in there themselves, but if it gets sold, well, then it means someone's got to come through and throw shit out, right? Could you imagine if it was Lego just put in boxes, maybe unmarked, but just thrown in boxes and stuff like that, and then, you know, they've gone up to open the attic and, like, there would be classic sets now, like sets that you could pay nearly over $1,000 for.
Oh yeah! Imagine an airport shuttle monorail. Oh,
yeah. Just getting thrown into landfill. No one's like, "Oh, this is kid stuff. We don't have any," and it's getting thrown out. Like, oh my god, could you just imagine in landfills across the world? But I've had that thought even in Australia, where I've gone. Could you just imagine, like, the gems that would have been like gold would have been thrown away? It really does. If you sit back and think about it, it's a very scary thought. Very scary thought.
It's probably happened.
But now, see, in more recent years, because people now, they watch the TV show, they've watched the movies, they go to these conventions and they hear AFOLs saying to them, "Hey, this Lego now is worth something." They would be rifling through attics and basements looking for sets, like you said, like the monorail and other stuff. And so now it's going to be much, you know, there probably is nowhere near the amount of Lego that was going into landfill many years ago compared to now. So it's a scary thought, but
no, I can definitely imagine that having happened.
It makes you think a bit, that one. So maybe there's a lesson here. If anyone in the chat, if you have Lego at your parents' place, maybe do something about it, just in case.
Yeah, I was so freaking stupid about it.
Well, don't worry, so was I. I had a few. Not that I had, you know, sets that would be worth thousands now, but if I had kept all of the Lego that I had when I was a kid, I still would have done okay, and would have been able. I would have had a lot of, you know, 4-stud wide vehicles and stuff like that. But I had a pretty cool little collection, a nice little vintage collection. Had I have kept all my Lego.
I mean, a lot of stuff I wouldn't mind. I don't mind losing, right? It's just random stuff and sets I could replace. But
yeah.
I lost the Metroliner. I've told this before. I've lost the Metroliner, the Amtrak train, the 9-volt train. Yeah. That's what kills me.
Yeah, that one hurts. That hurts.
Yeah, I saw that at the Brickworld garage sale for like $600. Somebody had it for, and I'm like, oh god.
Yep, the one that got away, Matt. The one that got away.
I don't normally let links go through here, but let me try this. Hang on, I don't know if this will work or not. Let me see. Can I do this? I'm not sure if one of these commands will work. If not, you can whisper it to me if that works. I can put it in. So I don't think I have that set up. Yeah. Yeah, you can send me a whisper through Twitch. Well, we eagerly await seeing Glenn with a full head of hair apparently doing LARPing. Okay, there it is. All right. 1 second here. Let me start my eyes.
Yeah, Tez, if you want a time warp, you can just come through my.
Oh, wow!
Yeah,
This is so much better than what I showed you guys. Oh my god, this is wonderful. All right, all right. Here you go. Here you go. All right, guys, this is good. Look at that. That's cool.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
Very nice.
Yeah, the cape was a rental. I had like a long sleeve shirt, and then the leather looking thing is a Matrix costume that I got off Amazon. That I then cut the sleeves off, and then used the cuff end of the sleeve, to then make braces from that material. And then the crown is made with cardboard. I found a high-res image online, printed it out, and basically made myself a paper crown that is, I think, yep, up on top of a bookshelf in this room.
That looks really good, though.
And made the crown part so that it would fit my head specifically, because I do have a rather large circumference. Just saying.
I do too. So I hear you on that.
So many jokes.
It makes getting bike helmets difficult.
Wow, that's impressive. Well done.
Yeah, that was the growing the hair out.
Very nice.
Because when I was at uni, I had hair down past my shoulders.
See, I've never grown my hair long. I've just never cared to.
I did back in my rocker days.
But I don't miss looking after long hair.
One of my coworkers on my side of the house in IT, he's got longer hair. He when he comes into the office, he's got a ponytail, so he looks very respectable. But I've seen him with his hair down, and very much kind of a rocker kind of dude with it down.
And I found when I would buzz cut my hair, to keep it nice and short, and it'd be nice to, it would quickly dry. But toweling off still felt normal. And then as soon as I did this, and went right down to just using the blades, there's a little bit of hair still there, but it's like a cross between sandpaper and Velcro when the towel goes over.
Look at that. Damn.
Look at that guy. What's that on top of his head?
That's really cool.
Sorry, what, Taz?
Did you shine your head in the Shino Ballo? No.
Well done, Glenn. I like that.
That's awesome.
A good character too. Aragorn is a great character in that whole thing. So very well done.
Maybe it's an Aussie thing. Maybe they don't have big hats in Australia. Come to America and get the big old.
Australia.
Yeah.
Australia.
Yeah, so that was handmade. The sword was bought online from somewhere. I even had
party.
I had the licensed the little leaf shaped pendant that he wears.
Mhm.
Had that as well.
Very cool. That's getting into character. I like that.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Trust me, Aussies have plenty of large heads here.
Kara, you're going to get me in trouble. Too many jokes. I'm going to get in trouble.
Oh wait, Dan Karen says some of the
That's,
soft.
yeah, and
Oh, a prophet had his hair down? Damn.
he did. I just saw Kara's comment about chopping it all off. Yeah, literally the day after her party, I took scissors to it and then did like a number 4 or number 3 or something.
Yeah. That's what I usually use like a number 4 on my hair.
Because her birthday's in summer, so yeah, it was hot, and I was like, nah, this is coming off the next day.
Summers in Queensland are particularly brutal. Although a couple of years ago, like New South Wales, we even the summer just gone, we had some pretty nice days.
017.
So apparently Shaq is here to wreak havoc.
I know that.
Oh yeah!
Look at that, Shaq. Look at that.
Taz, you might appreciate. So with Kara's party being kings and queens themed, my brother showed up. I think he was wearing. He'd like cut holes in a big quilt cover.
Yep.
A blue one, and if people asked, he was like, "Oh, I'm a king tide." Like, and I had a party one year. I think it was must have been my 30th. Was just come dressed as something starting with the letter G.
Yeah.
And he showed up. He had sunnies on and he had a dark jacket. And it was like, well, what are you dressed up as? And he was like, I'm your go-to guy. I was like, what? And he opened his jacket up and clipped to the inside of it. It was like, do you want a breath mint? Do you want a toothpick? Do you want a straw? Do you want and he just had all this stuff on the inside of his jacket.
Oh my god.
I was like, that's good.
On your go-to way.
How you doing, Nodak Shaq?
Clever. What am I up to now? I'm up to step number 11 on bag 6 now. I've got through bag 5, so I'm still very much behind. But I'm getting there.
Taz, I'm up to step 219, and I'm working my way through the last bag number 10.
Nice.
I'm on step 655.
Yeah. Of how many? Damn, man, how many?
And there's still another book to go. So like I'm on book 2. And
what are you building? Oh, you're doing the is that the Ninjago
Ninjago
markets thing? Damn.
I'm on
and with
bag
those
31.
sort of sets. With those sort of sets as well, like when I was building the Dreams van, it was a 7+, so each step was like 1 or 2 elements.
Daddy.
That Ninjago set is probably like, oh, for this step you'll need 16 of this, 23 of that, 5 of them, and
yeah.
Like the posts that are on this side, there's like at least 20 some pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Then you gotta make 2 of them.
or like the modular buildings where eventually you get to it's 1 step per page. Or sometimes it's like the left page is okay. So you'll need this part, and it has an arrow, and then the next page is like, and here's where it goes.
There's been a few in this set too where I've had that. Oh, make sure you connect it over on this other side of the page. Yeah. Okay. I like the fact that they've used little stickers to indicate like the actual phones here, right, on the desk. And you attach the actual, the phone, the headset here. Because I've said it before, but for people who may not have heard me, I'm gonna be putting all the stuff from this into one of my office buildings. It's vacant, so having all this cool detailing is really, really neat. It'll make that look really good.
Why is it vacant? There's lots of spiders or something?
Yeah. I was like, oh god, not again. I mean, to be fair, because those two buildings have been sitting in my city room completely vacant for probably 2 years at this point, there could be spiders living in there. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be careful when I open those up.
Yeah, you're gonna be weary of every time you get in there. Like,
I know. Rob screams.
I was like, that's it. I'm out. I'm done.
It's unlikely, but you never know. Lost it all in 14 seconds.
and now I'm in the step where the two plates just combined. So I was like,
ooh, getting there.
You're getting there. I'm sure in 3 months I'll have it done.
Had some good costumes for parties. One did a Narnia one that was. Oh, you did a Narnia one too?
Yes. It was a work Christmas party. And at the time, Kara worked at the same place I do. She wore all black and had like a little tea light lantern attached to a headband.
Mm-hmm.
So she was the lamppost. And then I cut out a large cardboard box and had a hole in the top and basically wore it as a wardrobe.
Nice.
But I made it so that the doors on the front of the box opened, at which point, just like going through the closet into Narnia, you got to go past all the fur coats hanging up. So I was wearing like a fleece vest. And if you move the fleece vest aside, I was wearing a white t-shirt that I had painted pine trees on. So you could see the forest through the wardrobe.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's good forest.
But again, it's a Christmas party, which is summer down here, and that thing was hot.
See, I
Kara, please find the photo. Please find it, yep. Also, kindly insert, welcome and thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Hello.
There would be... Kara can probably quickly find a photo of us dressed as a wardrobe and lamppost.
Yeah, she just did. She just whispered me.
Oh, what?
She's on top of it. She's on top of it. Here we go.
Oh,
there
that's
you go.
Yeah, that's us. And like those are actual, like they're little drawer knobs, like actually screwed to the doors.
That's really funny. I like that.
Now, if you open,
and I think that box might have been from, I think it was the bed we had at the time. Like I bought a flat pack bed and like cut the box up to turn into a wearable outfit.
I haven't dressed up in forever. That's funny. Shaq, let me get you that clip again. Hang on, because I want to make sure you get your points. Where was that one? I think that was Wicket, right? Yeah, that was Wicket. Here you go.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, at the end. Does it for me. Oh yeah.
Oh jeez.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, apparently we have another photo. Oh, let's see here.
What?
No. Make sure I get this open. Here we go. Here we go. Here's another picture. This is, I think I should put it the inside of the wardrobe. Very fancy.
Very nice.
All right, yeah. So I had the trees painted on, and then the vest over that, and then the cardboard box over that. So yeah, you got a bit of. There's a little bit of effort went into that.
Yeah, I'd say so.
And Dame Karen, yeah, with the Narnia room, there's a bar here in Brisbane that has like a. Went there for a friend's birthday last year or the year before, and it has. Oh, that's right. I had like pine. This photo is I had like pine needle stuff in the pockets.
That's kind of random.
So that yeah, if you like stuck your hand into the wardrobe, you were getting some the true Narnia experience. Now there's a bar here in Brisbane where like downstairs is a bar and restaurant, but as part of the same venue, they've got like a smaller. It's like a wine and it's like a wine and jazz bar upstairs. But to get there, you go up the stairs, and you got the bathrooms, and there's a wooden piece of furniture on the wall, and you have to open the door to get into the jazz bar. You have to walk through. Yeah, it's really cool. And Rob's mind is in the gutter. I'm scrolling back.
That's we know that's what happens here, Rob. We know that well.
Legendary Diamonds said g'day.
Oh, Diamond's here? Oh, did I miss that? Hi, Diamond.
So good morning, guys. Sorry, I'm a little late to the party. Good, and it is morning here too.
It is. Yeah.
It's just a different time of the morning over here. It's. I did not have Turkish Delight in my pocket. But I do like to eat some Turkish Delight.
If you would have had the fawn jumping out of the wardrobe or something.
Somebody jokes on the cell and getting kicked out of chat. I mean, that depends on the moderator, right, Rob?
I think I don't tell the joke that I really want to, because that'd get me into a lot of trouble. I'd be kicked off the stream, not the panel. The chat. I'd be kicked out of the stream. Don't want to share it though.
I can tell it's really eating at you, Taz.
Oh,
it really is.
Here,
it really is.
Type it in private chat, and then we can kind of.
Oh yeah, you could do that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now I'll just make sure it's in private chat though.
Yeah, inside the restream window. Make sure you do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All of a sudden, joke appears in the main chat. What the hell? It's only available for the folks on the panel itself, Rob, using the restream thing.
Read the private chat.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, I've heard that one before.
I know, and yeah.
Okay, I want to know what the joke is too.
I'll
Taz,
tell you later.
no, Taz, you know what?
Way worse.
Taz, you know what? Based on how the chat went a couple weeks ago when we had you and Let both in here, I think you can probably just go ahead and say that, to be honest.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think at this hour of the night, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. If I still feel like apologising up front before I do. Okay. If anybody offends easily, just please keep your ears. Because this one's not. It is not a family-friendly joke. But Matt has given me permission.
Right.
Well,
Yep.
again, Matt, just so that the chat is clear, can you please repeat what you said, just so that I do have permission to tell the joke? Yes.
You have permission to tell a joke, and again, if folks are offended by certain kinds of body innuendo, humor, jokes like that, you may want to shy away for a minute.
Yeah. Okay. All
I'm
right. Well, I
expecting
do
this
have
to be bad.
Yeah. It is a funny one, but it depends on your level of sense of humor. So not everybody's going to find it funny.
So, for context, it's based on a recent hit movie in the United States and elsewhere. Yes.
Yes. Because of all the hype from the current Barbie movie, and yes, it does actually star an Australian. So, and of course, she's also Harley Quinn. So there you go. Now, she's not starting the joke, so just bear that in mind. But okay, here's the joke, and again, if you offend easy, I do apologise. Why isn't there a pregnant Barbie doll?
I know the answer to this one.
Oh, sorry, Matt. Because Ken came.
I love the pause.
This one, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Matt.
There's nothing offensive about that at all.
That's very tame, Taz. I've heard worse.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, but that one you're not necessarily. Hey, look, if I'd have told that when I used to YouTube stream, I would have been absolutely like I'd have been hunted.
Actually, Rob, you know what you can do, dude? Since you aren't obviously in the stream chat or the private chat here, you could whisper me on Twitch. You can whisper me what you want to say, and if I think it's okay, I'll let you do it. It's like just like Karen's been whispering me for like the last 10 minutes about the pictures.
Sorry.
Look,
This is what happens when you want the scrapbooker and save stuff.
If anyone did offend easy with that one, I did ask for permission. I put it in a private chat. I was only going to actually save it for backstage, but I got permission. Okay, so don't be too hard on me. I did actually ask for permission.
Please, Chad.
Taz, you're good, mate. You're good.
All right.
I thought this was a family show.
After a couple weeks ago, I marked the stream 18 plus going forward.
The Lego ship has certainly sailed on that one.
Yeah, make sure you ship, or you don't ship your pen. I know Chad was having fun with that the other night when I was streaming.
Oh yeah.
And thanks to Eric for finding those old ads that he shared with us on that stream.
Oh, did you see the 6-minute version one where they had the other two spoofs where? Oh my god! It gets worse.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and catch that one then.
There's one of them's where he's like, talking like he's like, CEO of the company or whatever, and yeah. He gets called into human resources. It's dead.
Oh, Rob, you can totally say that one, Rob. That's fine. You can go for it.
There you go, Rob.
At this point, I have no problem with that. And that's that. Set is done.
Wow. There you go.
So first off, I have a lot
of space.
Spare pieces. There's a couple things here you can actually put additional stickers on to change a couple things out, but I didn't bother with those for now. But yeah, a lot of just spare pieces too, which I'm totally good with. I appreciate that. All right, let's get this back in here.
Yeah, the two dream sets that I've built so far have all had extra pieces because they all have like an option A and B towards the end of the build.
Ah.
And so there's parts that are used in both, and there's parts that are only used in one build or the other. Hang on, I gotta scroll down to see this. We should touch the wood. Yeah.
Yeah, I told him he'd go ahead and say that. I have no problem with that one.
That's where my brain was thinking he was going. Yep. and when I said they couldn't, they were pining for it.
Yes, it was. Wow. I don't know if that borders on TMI or not. It was a good one. All right, so I know this set's been out for a while, but in case folks have not actually had a chance to see how this set looks and what comes with it, let me share this with you. Look at that.
That's awesome. God, look at all the detail they've got in there. That's awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here. I mean, not even counting the stickers, but just all the stuff that they gave you, like a copier, all the phones, computers, the reception desk looks great, different office furniture, all the bookshelves, different things, the shelving units here in the front, for example. A lot of stuff that will just be very practical to actually use in a real office building. And then conference room over here, where you've got old school portable TV, which the light kind of hides it a little bit, and then you got a little a whiteboard there. And then you can slide out Michael Scott's office here. A lot of stuff packed into this office too. So yeah, I wanted this not for appreciation of the show. Again, I don't really watch it. I didn't really watch it, I should say, but I wanted it for all the parts and the detailing, and I think it was definitely worth it, having just completed the build experience.
Yeah, Dame Karen. When I build mine, I'm gonna try and make a Dennis Denuto minifigure and have him by the printer.
Yes. Oh yeah. Exactly.
Go Office Space on it.
And I'm also gonna do that, Matt. I'm gonna try and make the little guys from Office Space. You know, give them a baseball bat. And,
perfect. Yes. There you go.
Now, where's the wardrobe or coat closet in that thing? You know.
And yeah, I'm gonna try and make a red stapler.
Stapler. Oh, now speaking of, so Lego has created a stapler. So basically, damn if I can get my orientation right here. So that right there, that's a stapler. Little black swing line stapler.
Okay. What parts of the? Oh, hell! Oh, just like that. Okay.
It's just a little slow piece there and a 1x2 plate. Simple as that. So you can make that a red stapler.
Nice. I will definitely make a red one of those.
It looks appropriate too. Actually, it looks right. Yeah, a lot of great stuff here. So apparently, this was one of the in-jokes of the show. Stapler inside the Jello mode, I guess it is.
Yep.
That's pretty cool, though, that they did that print like that. I like that.
I think that's one of the pranks from the British version. So that would have been in season 1.
Mm. Yeah, well done, Lego. They did pretty good with this, I think. Feminist Mock. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Good day. All right, let me take a few minutes to do a couple shouts to some people here. Of course, our good buddy Greg, Lol Lego. We got Eric on the stream with us today. Make sure you give him a follow. He's been a little busy, as he noted, but hopefully we'll see him back streaming again at some point. Give him a follow so you can catch him. And of course, we got our mate Taz. And then Glenn as well, another brick and A-fall. Give him a follow too, please, guys. Let's get his numbers up there as well. Then we got a few other people that are usually hanging out with us here. Our friend Skrills, who is actually on vacation in California right now. Don't know where Alex is, but make sure you give him a follow. He'll be on tonight at like 6 or 6:30 p.m. Eastern time. And it's Saturday, so that means he'll be probably building a Gundam of some kind. Allegedly. Our friend Dave, Mapping the Miles. He's usually on Sunday nights around 8 p.m. Eastern time. Also, our friend Josh, Lumberjack Josh, as well.
Yeah, he's at a Lego show this weekend. That's why we're not doing this weekend. So,
yes,
yeah,
I saw Nikki had posted a bunch of pictures on her Instagram of Brick Universe.
Did,
yeah, that's very cool. My desk is a whole bunch of black right now. That looks a little bit better. There we go. How far are you along, Taz? How far did you get so far?
I am up to step 21, bag 6 of the Eldorado Fortress. So getting there.
There's
10 bags in total.
017.
Yeah, 10 bags in total. Thoroughly enjoying the build at the moment. While I didn't have this set myself as a kid, a really good close childhood friend of mine did. Had the original and a lot of nostalgia, a lot of memories. So it's a very cool set, but I love the fact that they didn't do a raised base plate, that they've actually given us more to build. So I'm enjoying that. I've found some rock techniques which will help me out with my stuff. And just some different builds that were interesting enough for me to go, I could try that. So make my own stuff. So I'm really, really digging the building process with this set at the moment.
Very nice. Let's go in and take a quick look and see what you got there.
So at the moment, this is the smaller section. So this is bag 6. But I love the detail. It's very cool. It's almost like a little, almost like a liquor storage area, or like I wasn't going to say like a wine cellar, but I suppose like maybe like a ye old wine cellar type thing. I think it's very cool, very cool. So at the moment, just doing some rock work and to squeeze a little green frog under there. It's in the instructions.
That's Lego
It is
being Lego, right?
Yeah. But I like some of the rockwork techniques that they're doing on this, and they're using some really simple parts, but it's really cool. I'm definitely digging how they're doing this at the moment. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this set. I'm glad, out of other sets that I've sacrificed not getting to specifically get this one, for me, I know I made the right decision in the end, so I'm very happy with this one. I won't be destroying it. I am going to find a way to integrate it into my layout.
Are you?
I want to
Okay.
use it as a tourist destination, like a little tourist spot thing. The easiest way for me to do that's a bunch of minifigs with cameras, but I want to have like one of the minifigs in like period uniform, so that they're showing them around. So, and a bunch of minifigs holding cameras, that sets the scene. Oh, okay, it's like a tourist. It's a historical, like a landmark that people can tour. So that's how I'm going to try and integrate it into my sort of seaside area for my layout.
Diamond's got to head out. Thank you for being here, Diamond. Guys, make sure you're following Legendary Diamond, please. I gave her a shout in the chat there. Diamond is one of the sweetest people ever. Great to hang out with, watch. And she's joined us a couple times now, very recently. So, sorry, Tess. Want to make sure I acknowledged her.
No, you're right. Good to see you, Diamond. Take care.
See you, Diamond.
Very good. Yeah.
So, how you doing on the old Ninjago markets there, Eric? What you got?
It's getting a little massive kind of like maneuver, but it has both base plates now connected. So this is around this way.
It's massive.
So here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can see just finished the water connection here, and then they're doing some little shop details and things like that are coming in.
See, with what I've done with my streaming space now with this desk, I actually could have room to build that on this desk. I don't think I could have before.
Yeah, it's hard to kind of show everything just because it's just, I mean, the camera is pretty high up to show.
Yeah, I imagine, but yeah, it is really a great set. I saw them building it when it first came out back at my local store months ago, and I was like, damn, that's beautiful. And I know like TJ and other Jang and other people built it too, so it's a really great set.
Yeah,
I do have it.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very good. Glenn, anything going on with you?
No, not really. I'm just sitting here taking part in the bad jokes and
That it was today. That it was.
and looking up Bricklink to see things like, what scale is this? Apparently, it's from the measurements. It's roughly 10 times each dimension, like length, width, and height of the minifig one. Doesn't seem to be the exact same scale when I look at the handle, but it's cool. So basically, just looking at parts and being
appropriate to have a nice Lego coffee cup there, right?
a multitasking Lego nerd.
Like our hands aren't shaped to like grip it right, like
Yeah, right. It's got to be like this, right?
To wear like a special prosthetic or something, like really.
Yeah. Oh, my brother went as a Lego person to a party, my cousin's party. That was a creepy looking costume he made. I think he just used like yellow rubber gloves. I don't think he did the whole. Did he have the Lego fake hands?
I've seen people wearing those. They're creepy as hell.
I've seen some that do that. And did that just freeze?
You're good.
Ah, I'm back. On my end, the camera showed me going. Took a while to reset back to here you are. Other than that, just found I keep talking about closing my Bricklink store so that I can focus on the mock I need to build, and people keep buying the parts. So while I'm happy for this Lego to leave my house, I kind of want to build something too.
Alrighty, folks. I think we'll go ahead and wrap up at this point. I've finished my build. I feel productive. I do have to get back to cleaning up more of my tornado disaster area that's behind me, which you guys can't see, thankfully. So I'm going to spend some time trying to do that today. I have a raid target in mind, somebody that I've never had a chance to raid before. I haven't seen him online in a while, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Andrew Wombat, who I think is also from Australia, I believe. So we'll go right now. Andrew Wombat.
Oh, that's a name I haven't seen. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so we'll give him a raid here. But as always, friends, I do want to take a minute to thank all of you guys and ladies for hanging out today. I really do appreciate all of you. Do a little Matt Hart here for all of you guys. You guys are fantastic as always. Big thanks to Taz, Glenn, and Eric for coming on the stream to hang out today, giving you a little bit of company.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
It's a pleasure. Oh, it's definitely a pleasure. I will definitely be back Tuesday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern time, for more building fun. I hopefully will be in a position to actually start a mock build at that point, so we'll see if I can get my ass in gear this weekend and do enough organizing I got to do still. But for now, guys, thanks for hanging out. Take care. Let's show a bit of support to Andrew Wombat. There's a bunch if you want to copy pasta. Take care, guys. Have a good one, and we'll see you later. Adios.
Bye, everyone.
Have a good night.
There we go. And make sure we're over. All right, there we go. Yay, raid.